What's up, guys? Vince right here. Nope, not my last Vince talk before I leave to Europe. That's actually the next one, if I predict. Or there could be a flight delay if that happens. And then you'll see like two other Vince talks that are going to be in this channel. But yeah, welcome to Vince Talk, where I rant and talk. I'm not really in the best mood. I just ended my stream. It was okay stream. It was pretty much titled as last stream before I go to Europe or something like that. And it was something to do with Next Fest, which is, a Steam event that they have demos, a bunch of demos, and I played them and on a stream where no one showed up. Well, actually only two or three, and that's it. And some people may say you just only need two or three people in your stream. And that's true. You don't need a crowd. But it gets to me, the more I think about it sometimes, especially after the stream, I'm never really happy anymore. I'm never happy whenever I finish a stream or anything like that and I got nobody. The people that were once loyal to this channel are just growing up from this, I don't know what it is. It's, they moved on, they're busy with something. I don't really need anyone that, I don't want to occupy their time mostly, but it gets to me when you have like the amount of subscribers and just nobody talks. No one really says anything. And there's just something about that is just messed up. It's like, is this a curse or is this, did I deserve this, God? Like the whole time I've just been contemplating about like, why is it that one of my streams are just so low audience? I see people with 7K subscribers and I have more subscribers than them. And they get like 30 people in their streams. And it's just like, what am I doing wrong? I try to find a right time to stream, but yeah, no one is there. I mean, I get it. They're busy with homework. They're busy with this. But I mean, literally no one. You can listen to the stream while doing your homework. You do know that, right? Like I'm an audio base. You don't need to watch. And I get that there's some people that rather watch my videos than listening. But it's kind of just, it's heartbreaking. I'm going to be honest. I usually am very cheery and ranty. Let's be real. With this Vince talk and also in a more animated mood. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. And I should be happy. I'm going to Europe and I'm going to be living my life and, I, have a good job that I have a good amount of pay before I leave and, giving me breaks and stuff. And, the excitement of packing up and going to a new country. But I just felt alone. And being alone sucks, There's times where I do, like whenever I'm mostly alone is when I am mostly vulnerable. I don't know. But I want to give a huge shout out to, Jenny, Lolacat, Viviana for showing up in this stream. These few people that were there. And even the lurkers, why not? I just wonder like what happened? What happened? But yeah, also another thing, I'm not really gonna have gameplays. It's too late for that. I have too many games. There's not gonna be any more gameplays of my Let's Play series. I usually put that every Friday, but this time I just can't. Because I downloaded too many games as it is, and that's kind of like the reason why I just rather do the Next Fest with the stream thing by showing you demos, and yeah, I just ended up with that. There's no point of going back to a bunch of games that I just opened and played, and and then I open a new stack, and it's just like my backlog it's like getting way too big. It's like, you know what? I can't do this anymore, okay? So it's just the Let's Reads, probably a few reviews, and maybe some more Let's Reads later on next weekend, but who knows? Let me see how, Italian internet is good, if it's good or not. So pretty much, yeah, my trip is coming in very soon. I really hope America will still be here after the election, because I'm probably going to be back around Thanksgiving because I'm going to be with my family over there in Italy. Moving on, let's talk about Asmongold. What has he been up to? I freaking don't know. But yeah, he had the amount of backlash that is unbelievable. It's kind of insane how we got to this point of just him, like, with the amount of stuff that he said, and now he's just getting controversy for it. Wow. People are finally catching up. No, but seriously, I love Asmongold. I mean, I don't love him, but he's cool. I don't hate the guy, but what he said, man, that is something else. Like, you can't say that about, like, every Palestinian, every person. And I get where he's coming from. Understand that I get where he's coming from. Because here's the thing. It's totally different from the KSI thing, when KSI basically refused to talk about the whole Palestine-Israel thing. Because he simply just said, like, I don't know. I really don't. Or something like that. He just doesn't want to comment. The same thing with Selena Gomez. And the reason why I bring those examples together is because they got major, and I mean major. We're talking about freaking high levels of an army, like just amount of people coming at their necks because they refuse to talk about whatever's happening over there in the Middle East. And I question, like, why is it that some of these people, these radicals that are just like wanting to hear us? Here's the thing. I don't like what Asmongold said. But the reason why I said I know where he's coming from is because, like, some of it could be true. Okay? And I don't really know the exact words of what he said, but I know the context of just like the idea of, within Israel. Because here's the thing. I'm part of the community, the LGBT plus community. And I know it's not acceptable. I know it's punishable over there in the Middle East. And also in other countries. Uganda. Like, what did they sign? A certain bill, like, and I don't know if it's still active. I don't catch up to African news at all, or whatever's going there in the motherland. But I kid you not, I saw something. If you are gay, caught being gay or something like that in Uganda, in Africa, okay, you will be dead, stoned, whatever it is. I don't freaking know. It's not going to be a nice life for you. It's not going to be a peachy life for you. Okay, that has nothing to do with the people or anything like that. We just live in a freaking world where people that are not straight, like me, myself. Listen, if I was in like Korea or North Korea, I mean, okay, I don't know about like South Korea. Maybe South Korea is like different, more better, and more, diverse. But places like Uganda, the Middle East, if I was caught being what I'm into, even though, like, I'm more tame compared to other guys. Like, I probably would be in jail right now for simply not being straight. You gotta understand there's certain areas in this world that we live in that they don't look at gays or anything like that as people. And it's heartbreaking. And that's what I see or heard through Asmongold. Yes, he said something nasty about the Palestinian people, and that's just not right. The humanizing people is just not right at all. But I get where he's coming from when it comes down to the whole idea about, like, being gays or just, in, like, supporting the whole Palestine thing, which to this day, I never understand. I just don't understand. Like, you do realize in that area, like, certain gay people are not allowed to be there, right? And these are places that you praise because you try to be pro-Palestine or something like that. And then you try to give them, like, that doesn't make any damn sense. And I ask anybody to go there as a gay, as a bi, as a lesbian, to go there in the Palestine, in the Middle East, as who you are. But if they catch you, they either throw you in jail or you will die. It's that simple, okay? I don't want to go there because I know that I don't even know how to be a straight person, to be honest. So if they catch me being what I'm into and seeing, what I, pretty much put in my channel in terms of the video and the content of LGBT plus content, I guarantee you they will have my head. I'm just being real here, guys. I'm being real. I'm speaking to the ones that are very pro-Palestine. And I try to understand with the whole, like, what does the whole idea of being LGBT plus do with that? I guarantee you that actual Palestinian people don't want that. Not all of them, some of them do. And I really hope that some of them do. Maybe is like an LGBT group over there in Palestine. If it is, then I guarantee you it is not an easy life, okay? Over there in Palestine or Levant or in the Middle East or somewhere over there that is, within the Holy Lands. Like it's terrifying. But I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. Just an Italian Asian that is in freaking America, and I freaking have no idea what's going over there. Okay, I'm not even going there. Going to places close there, but I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, a lot of times I just, Asmongold, what he got pretty much is, in some senses for the amount of stuff or something like that. I guarantee he probably said some more crazy stuff. And I guess this was like the last straw for Asmongold that he got banned. Will he come back? I bet he might come back. But him reaching this far, this low is insane. Dehumanizing a people group. Doesn't matter who they are or if you disagree with them. It's just not right. So, yeah, it was right to actually ban Asmongold for his actions and what he said. But we live in a world of free speech, and there's certain free speech in this country, in the U.S., that I honestly just do not agree with at all. But do I have any right to, say like hurt them for what they said or basically, start boycott or protest? No, I don't think that would make anything better, to be honest. If anything, I'll just accept what they said. I'll remember it, like deeply remember it once I see their face again, and just move on with my day. Only thing I can wish is like, you know what? We live in a country that we have to agree to disagree. Or you can choose the other route of fighting them because they say something that you don't agree with. Someone says something about the LGBT plus community, and then you think it's right to just punch them in the face. No, it doesn't make anything better. So what do? I don't know. I don't know what is the best action for any of that. And there's a lot of hate. There's a lot of divide going on in this country. And that's why I'm simply worried about like what's happening with the election. Like, what is that going to do for the rest of America? What is America going to really look like after this election? Because with the amount of times that freaking Trump is getting assassinated, it's crazy. Like, can people stop coming after Trump's head? Like, it doesn't make it any better. The same thing with Kamala. Like, it doesn't make better. It makes it worse when you try to come at both of them. Like, what does that even do for any of them? Anyone that is trying to live, that, I don't know. I try not to bring politics again, and I will not. Even though I brought a little bit of the whole, Israel and Palestine politics within this conversation. But it's something that has to do with surrounding the community that I'm a part of, okay? I'm bi. And so happen to be bi. And pretty much I'm part of that community, the LGBT plus community, the one that's, that is still to this day get hated on because there's just a lot of, and I mean a lot of bad actors in this community. But I still believe that there's some good. That there's people that just want to mind their business, that wants to live their life, that they don't choose to suffer because of who they are or what they are into, a preference. And I don't know, it's sad. And as a person of that community, I see it every day. And it's just, it hurts. A lot of times, yes, for example, the whole Dustborn thing, I never understand that. But there's people in that group that were part of my group that I was a part of. But it hurts that, this is what they're looked at. Trans people are not like this. But the whole world looks at trans people like this. And it's just like, it's not fair. Like some people may say they're lost or something like that, but you don't know. You don't know what they're going through. They're human beings, just like us. It's no better for anything else. And maybe I'm part of a community within the Christian community that accepts everyone. But not every community accepts everyone, especially in that same community. But I don't know. I'm just juggling my words and thoughts here about it. Anyways, let's talk about this possessed woman that attacked an officer. Because that was crazy. I saw that in the news. I was like, okay, she was holding a knife and I think she was possessed. And, oh my goodness. Just went over to an officer and just tried to attack him with a knife. And this happened in somewhere in Virginia or something. It was an Asian officer. And it seems like he was just a good officer. He was nice. He was kind. And then, yeah, I was simply attacked by this woman that was holding a knife or something. And it was kind of scary. I don't know what happened there, but okay, insane. Like, and it's sad because I don't think she's possessed or anything. There has to be something or some motive. She could be possessed, like, but when looking and also did some research of this particular person that was trying to stab, the officer, it looked like she was just a normal lady and pretty much, she had like a couple of quotes of the Bible in her Instagram. Yes, I was probably, I shouldn't stalk her or something, but I want to get some background of this. And it just doesn't make sense how she was possessed. I was like, but I don't know. Maybe the devil got her. Maybe that's what. And sometimes that's why we need to pray, because the devil can catch us anywhere at this point, especially Halloween. Let me tell you. And people will say like, "Oh, Vince, do you celebrate Halloween even as a Christian?" Let me tell you, any candy is good candy. Hey, when it comes down to the candy, that's it. But dressing up, not really. I don't think so. Okay. I mean, shoot, I'll just show my sharp teeth. And that's it. That's it for like, so like, you're not wearing a costume. It was like, oh yeah. I was like, shark teeth, vampire. So yeah, that's the only thing I have right now. But I'm not even going to be here on Halloween. But then again, I don't even know what Halloween is like over there in Italy. Is it worse or something? I freaking don't know. Hope it's not the same day as pickpocketing day. Even though that's basically every day over there. Like, I heard like a lot of things about Italy, but pickpocketing is one of them. And it's like, for crying out loud, man. The last thing I want to be is pickpocketed. I don't want to be pickpocketed. I don't want that. Anyways, moving on. I guess I'll just move into like, some updates of the whole Jack Dorsey, whatever, if anyone's interested. Talk to his mother. And his mother is worried for him. By the way, I didn't realize that Jack Dorsey is Polish. And I think that's where the mother's from. I thought the mother was like Latino or something, but that wouldn't make sense from looking at Jack Dorsey, the name, and also, pretty much there are kids out there that are very white and they are Latino. But for Jack Dorsey, man, I don't see that at all from him. That's like an Irish name or something, but the mother has an accent and it sounds like a mixture. It sounds like, a Polish person, but it's from Latin America. That's what it sounds like. But yeah, the mother, I feel bad for the mother because it has to do with his idiot son, that the son thinks like being Jack Dorsey, think he's going to get his freaking kick, account back. It's not going to happen because of the stupidity that you had to ran your freaking Lambo over for views or something. Because you were looking at your chat, you weren't paying attention in the road. My goodness, it's insane what this generation can do for these. I was like, oh man. And I say that because understand that Jack Dorsey is not even, he's not even 22. He's a kid, still a kid. And also wear a shirt. I swear, I see him and his brother. They're not wearing shirts and they're in the freaking rain. Dude, wear a shirt. What's up with these chads? These freaking little chads thinking they got mad abs or muscles. Like, bro, put a shirt on. It's freaking like I don't know. I'm wearing a shirt and a jacket, okay? And it's still hot here in California, but for crying out loud, bro, come on. I was looking at it, I was like, man, there's just something about this kid that just annoys me. It's not just a Lambo, but it's like just like thinking he's so alpha male. It's like, I hate those people. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. Also, back to this whole discussion that I wanted to actually get through, and something that I seen online. If you know who Johnny Somali is, do you know about the whole thing that happened in Japan or whatever, and how he was arrested or something like that, or basically was kicked out of that country? Well, guess what? He's back at it again in Korea, in South Korea, just basically like mugging people and just being rude to people. And I don't know. I feel like there's something about Johnny Somali where I am not surprised. I'm not really affected. There's been other streamers or other creators that are like Johnny Somali that are probably worse. And like for example, Chris Hassel was one of them, and he is terrible. Like the way he treats people in America, and nobody's doing anything to it. Now in Korea, that's another story because they're more kinder there in Korea. At least that's what it seems like, because not a lot of people are bothered by Johnny Somalis' antics. But what he did, like, he was just calling people to be where he was, being disrespectful, especially to this old lady that was just trying to run a business in like a convenience store, and Johnny Somali just decided to, troll noodles on like everywhere, drink inside a convenience store, troll, or just making a nuisance basically. And yeah, he finally got what he deserved, getting arrested in Korea, because it was like only 3 times of him like getting called out for that, And I'm not sure what incident. I think it was the convenience store incident, but look it up. I saw Toby's video and also other creators talking about this, so that's where I heard, But I really don't care about Johnny Smalley. I don't want to give him attention at all, but I just heard about this, and yeah, it still didn't surprise me. I'm like, of course, dude, whatever, man. You're being a nuisance. The thing is that I really hope I don't bump into those kind of people, those kind of tourists, when I'm out of country or when I'm even here in America. Like, man, I don't even know what to do. Anyways, gaming news. Next Fest just happened, and yeah, it was okay. Apparently, you have to pay $5 to review a game or something. That's what I heard from Steam. Man, I had a whole rant over there on Twitter. Oh man, I was going in. Anyways, let's talk about these Pokemon leaks. And done. That's it for the Pokemon leaks. I don't know about anything about damn Pokemon. I don't give a damn about like freaking leaks that they put out. Sure, Pokemon leaks. And there's a lot of stuff that was leaked. And I'm just like, well, not a good time to be a Pokemon fan, because I would be spoiled. Because these stuff are still in development. And I totally get why they do this. At this point, Pokemon, Sega, which I'm about to get into them a little bit, and Nintendo, these are big mega corporations. I don't think about Sega being a big mega corporation, but these are corporations, necessarily that, a lot of people, especially me, don't really give a lot of condolences for. Specifically the business, but not the employees. The employees, like, I feel bad for them, but for the big mega corporations, specifically Nintendo, that's for damn sure. Man, I lost all respect. Especially that whole thing that happened with Retro Game Corps, and also the whole emulation scene. That's sad. But also, Sega, and I have to talk about this real quick. Apparently Sega, and this is some stuff that freaking, Sujano didn't really put out, or anyone as I'm recording this. They might find out later. But yeah, they're just removing ROM hacks, man. They're removing a bunch of ROM hacks online. And I was really going to play those on the plane and put it on my handheld. I was like, damn it, Sega, why are you doing this? Man. Anyways, that hurts. But yeah, removing stuff. Why? I don't know. But yeah, just back up your games, I guess. Also, there's this whole news surrounding, or not news. There's this whole, this guy named Jason Schreier, man, has a book that I really want to check out. And it's about, the downfall of Blizzard or something. Yeah, I guess, man, they need... I hope Jason Schreier gets enough money from all the book sales to actually make this, a movie documentary. That would be amazing. But yeah, he's everywhere. On Easy Allies, on Kind of Funny. Man, this dude has been interviewed everywhere. It says Glasses Guy. And at first I thought he would... I didn't know. I'm trying to see if he's, straight or not. Because he doesn't sound like it when I first heard his voice. Man, you sound... I literally thought he was a fanboy. Like me. I thought... I didn't know. But he isn't. So interesting. But yeah. He's everywhere. Talking about his new book and stuff like that. Cool stuff. Also, the creators of Halo, they pretty much changed their name. It used to be Tree for something like that, but the creators of Halo basically changed their name to Team Halo or something like that. I don't know. They changed their name to something. And as a person that was recently, just, been playing Halo, this is some interesting news, I guess, if you're into that. Also, for animation news, Voltron is back. Yes, you heard it here. Voltron is back. I saw the first season of Voltron. I had some issues with it. I think I reviewed it. And also, I watched the whole thing. I still remember to this damn day. And apparently they're making another Voltron, but this one is a live action, I think. I don't know if it's live action. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully it's season 2 of Voltron. I mean, there's actually already season 2. There's a lot of seasons actually for Voltron. But I think they say it's coming back in some way. What it is, I don't know. But I heard it's coming back. So that's cool. But yeah, that's all for these news. And I probably might record another VinzTalk later of this, next week. But other than that, I think I feel better now. I wasn't feeling jolly in the beginning of this VinzTalk, but I feel okay. I feel okay. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you subscribe, like, comment, all that jazz. And yeah, God bless.